I was scrolling on my YouTube homepage on a dark, gloomy October night when I stumbled upon something quite interesting. I had just finished getting full from eating a plate of warm cookies and warm milk, like I always do, and I began listening to mashups and other treats. I'm a bit of a tournament fan. I can't name a favorite because I like them all. I clicked on my subscription to notice there was a new reveal for a tournament, a Hartman project. I squealed in excitement. It was about to premiere. The title of the reveal was simply a blood drop emojicon, indicating a hint. With it being Halloween, I could tell this was going to be a horror-centric character. However, something was off. There were a lot of people in the chat. I'd never seen this before. A tournament amassed a brand new gigantic viewer base in a matter of weeks? It confused me. Nonetheless, the reveal began. The countdown finished, and we saw the classic Hartman Industries logo. But something was strange about it. It had a different fonts, and it sounded out of tune, almost like a bootleg. Nevertheless, I kept watching it. But what I saw next chilled me to the bone. The screen went black, and everyone in chat disappeared. Then in big, bold letters, the screen said,
Mission Plan 79. You have failed us.
I was scared. How did the reveal know my name? It quickly cut to footage of someone behind, running down a long hallway. It seems to be my favorite Quahog citizen, Dr. Elmer Hartman. I was so concerned for him, I began to shake. What's gonna happen to Dr. Hartman? I asked out loud. Suddenly, Dr. Hartman stopped running and turned to me. His face distorted with jagged teeth and hyper-realistic blood eyes. So freaking scared, I couldn't believe it! My roommate, Don, heard my snarls and shrieks from his caverns beneath me, and came up to check on me. He asked me what was wrong. But right as I was about to explain to him what I had seen, the evil version of Dr. Hartman grabbed us both inside the computer and brought us inside his twisted world. When we woke up, we realized where we were. We were in an incredible world of Tournamental, a Hartman project. Or so we thought. It was an evil version of Tournamental Hartman project. We saw all the revealed characters from the tournament, like Theo Hornsby Jr. and Stingy. But we also saw unrevealed characters. I can't tell you who they were, because I signed a non-disclosure agreement. However, every character had a creepy smile on their face, devoid of emotion and happiness. This reminded me of the internet television show, The Amazing Digital Circus. I told Don this and he agreed, but suddenly, something super scary happened. His shirt that said Digital Circus changed to say Digital Penis. We were so scared we vomited blood on the floor. After that scary thing that happened wasn't happening anymore, evil Dr. Hartman floated over to us. Hello, he said in his twisted evil voice. I'm the evil version of Dr. Hartman. Welcome to my scary world. Don and I looked stricken with fear. Evil Dr. Hartman, where do we leave? I asked him very loudly and frightenedly because I was scared. He cackled in the modest, evil fashion and said, You don't. You're trapped in my tournament. And I will make your sources have bad music. That was the scariest thing that anyone had ever said to Don and I. We were so scared that we decided to run away and find an exit. We ran through the halls of Quahog Hospital, opening doors at random, hoping to find an exit. Behind every door was a really scary thing, and those scary things made us want to leave more. As we ran, I turned and saw horrific sights. Evil Dr. Hartman's and the class of the evil version of Tournamental had become a part of a big baby glitch wave. Don and I were so flubbered out, we dashed into the closest room, which said, Do not enter. We entered the room. Inside the room, it was complete darkness except for spotlights placed above an old computer with a sign above it. This sign said Character 17. We wanted to see who Character 17 was, and we walked over to the computer. We looked closely, and what we saw shocked us to the core. It was us. We were Character 17. We didn't know what to say. We were trapped here forever. Don started crying blue tears until the tears turned red because they started to be blood. I was so frightened by this that I hit Don over the head. He collapsed on the floor and died. Then I noticed something. A flash drive was plugged into the computer, and it said Character 17. I had a genius idea to eject the flash from the computer and get rid of Character 17. I grabbed the flash drive, ready to pull, and suddenly I felt a hand touch my shoulder. It was evil Dr. Hartman.
You're not going anywhere.
He told me in a really scary, deep voice. Then his hands turned into razor blades, cutting my shoulders as he grabbed me. It hurt so bad, but I had to keep trying to get the flash drive out. I kept pulling, but the pain kept getting stronger and stronger. Finally, I pulled out, and everything went black. When I woke up on the floor, I had bumped my head. There was a big goose egg sticking out like it was Tom and Jerry. I checked to see if the YouTube video was still there, but it was all gone. I breathed a sigh of relief as I hit my pink elf bar and exhaled a puff of smoke, along with my sigh of relief. I never supported Tournamental with Dr. Hartman again, and shortly after this series of events, I became a sex worker.